Let me first of all comment, because I'm in the space of agriculture, and it's important that we cushion our farmers.
You don't use fertilizer yourself with the hydroponics.
No, we use now because we are doing both now, open farming and the hydroponics farming as well. We combine both because not all products can be grown hydroponically.
Okay.
Now the issue of farm subsidies is extremely important for the farmers in order for them to bring the cost of food down, also to increase the yield of the products. Now, the issue of safety, that's another issue that needs to be addressed because we know some of the areas where we use a lot of fertilizers, especially for fresh fruits and vegetables. We also have higher instances of cancer as well. Now, if you look at the US, for example, they spend $20 billion a year subsidizing farmers. That's about 2.1 million farmers. And those farmers are in the staple part of the staples. It's in corn, soybeans, wheat, cotton, and rice. 2.1 million farmers, they receive about 20 billion every single year. If you go to Europe and you try to remove subsidies for farmers in Europe, you are in trouble. Because you remember a few years ago in France, the farmers of tomatoes and potatoes, they actually dumped them all over Paris. Because when the cost of production of food goes up, the food prices at the supermarkets and everywhere else goes up too. And it becomes impossible for farmers to make a profit. And therefore, it is important that the farmers are subsidized in whichever way it's possible. Whichever way is possible. Either at the pricing level of the end product or for the inputs. And for the input is extremely key. And therefore, when you look at the ecosystem of farming, it's good that the government takes that into consideration. The cost of fertilizer, the cost of inputs, the more we lower the cost of inputs and we increase the use of the modern science technology in farming, the more yield we have per square foot. And when that is the case, then the farmers are able to get a little bit more returns on their investment.